Hello there, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. We are currently at war, so we are going to continue the sieging of the Iron Islands. We're going to get straight into this. How long is left on the siege? 3 months. Very nice. Daughter taken prisoner. That's not so nice. She was taken prisoner in a peasant revolt, and she has been released. And in fact, was that your prisoner? I think it was. He has been killed, interestingly enough. One of my knights just improved as well. It's all happening already, guys. Also, quick thing. There we go. We took a prisoner as well. This video won't be 1 hour long, as you've already probably seen. There is a heat wave at the moment, and this room is already unbearably hot. So after I do a couple recordings, as well as all the rendering, I hate to imagine how I'm going to be feeling in a couple of hours. You guys know from last year, I don't manage to heat well at all, and it seems I'm not prepared again. But to be honest, there's not much we could do to prepare. 50 days left on this siege. Defender of the Blackriver has had a successor and lost a rank. So we'll see if that's all sorted. My daughter Diana can now marry Kafiri's Grow. So let's go ahead and send off that proposal. Very nice. Another alliance there. Knight of the Blackriver actually needs a worthy successor. So let's go ahead and get that sorted. We do need to seek one because we don't have any in our court. But as I was saying, there's not really much you can do in the UK because anyone who lives in the UK knows that we don't really have aircon. And I can't get one of those window units that all you Americans speak about because our windows, they open sideways. Now, I could get like an adapter kit and a portable aircon, but one, they're stupidly expensive to run, and two, then all of the outside noise is going to leak in, so then I can't record anyway. As you can see, it's a crappy situation, but we just got to roll with it. Let's see. Not gold. Okay. We are currently being raided. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to stand for that at all. So let's go ahead and put a stop to this. But twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. The 7 who are one knows that I was cursed the day I met Inga. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that loathsome hag to her grave. And that... Oh, she died of the pox. Do we have pox in the Iron Islands again? Are you actually raiding? I don't think you are. Because I think the war just ended, so we're once again part of the Iron Throne. Which means we can't actually siege. So let's just go ahead and disband you. The war is over. The pop-up happened and I dismissed it. The Iron Throne fever is spreading. I don't think that is near us. We do have the sheep pox though, which is a major plague, and it's spreading the pox. It's already killed 200 people. Now, is it shrinking or is it growing? Hopefully it's shrinking, and it completely missed us over here. Because I do not want the pox in my court. Also, I just realized my maester is doing nothing. Let's put you on advanced research. I'm not sure why you weren't. He went back to this by himself. New martial perk available. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get sappers. That's going to increase our siege speed. How is our health looking? If we go over here, our health is poor and ailing, lads. Our health is poor. Let's get off this map mode. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit as well. We're a bit laggy when we're so zoomed out. This is unfortunate. We have found an accolade, a successor for the Knight of the Blackriver. This is good at least, so let's go ahead and get them in. Dennis here. Dennis, are you married? You're not. You're a little bit scaly though, lad. Let's see. I could marry you to a Baratheon. For some reason, why would you want to marry into my great house? I mean, I would do it. Let's get some Baratheon blood in my knights. This could be very interesting for the future. I have a ransom. You would be willing to pay 10 gold for Sorella Linden. Yes. No, I'm paying you. I will accept. I do not want any highborns in Drowned God prisoners. Speaking of the Drowned God, we do have some Drowned God prisoners. So let's go ahead and execute you. And you're from the Reach. I remember you. You were causing us problems, so we're going to leave you to rot in the dungeons. I think that's fair. You cause me problems, I call you problems. There we go. Get your words out, man. War declared on Liege. I think that's a peasant revolt against the Baratheons. They probably won't run into any problems there. I do have a little bit of spare gold, so I'm wondering if there's anything I can build up in Pike. Or better yet, maybe in Hammerford. Possibly. We could get the bellows upgraded here. This would give us another 4% hold-in taxes, and it's only 290 gold as well. You've invited me to a hunt. I saw the patch notes. They have reduced the spawn rate of hunts and things, but I have not updated my Crusader Kings 3 because this save will probably break. So we won't get to try any of the new fun updates until the next series, which is unfortunate. Brian has improved. My son, already in his mid-30s. Look at that. He looks very, very fearsome. He has a menacing look in his eyes, doesn't he? And his wife is pregnant, which is very nice. Some of you pointed out, I didn't realize that actually Brian is homosexual. So he's not going to have as many children as I once hoped. I mean, he's already had 3. One of them died. So at least he has had children. And our alliance with the Riswells has expired because he died of fatal apoplexy, and now my acquaintance has died in my dungeons. That sucks to be her. Guys, I'm so menacing. What's happening? Game of Thrones is changing me. Go away, all of these poxes. Unfortunately, we don't get the notification settings either to get rid of these pox notifications. But in the next series, we have received a poem from Lord Lorgan of the Blackwoods. I thought he wasn't interested in a friendship, but it seems like he may have changed his mind again. Let's see. I can't sway him because he's irritated at me. He wrote me a poem called Windswept Woods in Summer. How cruel a mistress is random chance to deprive the world of such beautiful dance. Without him we are but hollow shells. Our misery festers. Our hearts rebel. Lorgan, I can see this is truly heartfelt, my friend. I gain opinion of him, but he doesn't gain opinion of me. Which is unfortunate, but why would he write me a poem then? Do you have any... My grandson, Titus. Yes. Would you be willing to marry Rosie to Titus, I wonder? Let's see if we can arrange a marriage here. Titus is somewhere in here, my grandson. He will not accept -12. He doesn't like me. I mean, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. What about Titus? Titus could maybe be betrothed to Diana. She's 9. He's 10. There's not a huge age gap. Even less likely. I think an alliance with the Blackwoods would be cool, but they just don't want it. And I can't. He's irritated me for how long? Irritated for 10 years. I don't know if I have 10 years left in me to even start swaying the lad. So I guess an alliance with the Blackwoods is off the cards. For Badger here. Oh, he's had a good life, hasn't he? He is in his 60s now. I think we're going to save on fabrications just because we are at the end of our life. It's been long and successful, though, I would say. We're going to save up and get ready for Brian. I don't want him to have any issues upon succession. My daughter Diana has just finished a lesson held by Engrid on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Diana seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. She is constantly talking about how everyone from the highest lord to the lowest stable boy plays their part in the economy of the realm. Diana has become just like me. Very nice. It seems to be that I am rubbing off on her. Let's go to 5 times speed because we're not really doing anything right now, are we? We're kind of just sat around. The Iron Islands are once again at war. I don't think anyone is surprised there. My best friend has fallen ill with consumption as well. My spy master has come to me with grave news, but we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my caravan master. Murder is still high at court. Today I am observing Lord Edding as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Ah yes, he's over. I recently landed him, didn't I? I could teach him what I know about command. Yes, I will increase his martial and his opinion on me. He already has really good opinion on me though. As I tap Lord Edin on his shoulder, he throws up his hand and shouts, "This is not my fault, Badger! These idiotic peasants don't know their right hand from their left. How can anyone be expected to turn this rabble into an army?" Oh, Edin, I'm disappointed in you, lad. You're supposed to be a ruler and a leader, and that is not how you lead. We have a dangerous faction. The peasants are rising. Over in Pike, of all places. Do we not have good control in Pike? I thought we had amazing control here. The culture is correct. The faith is correct. It was recently looted, though. Popular opinion is low. Okay, we're going to be fighting the peasants. We gained additional taxes. 56 gold. Very nice. And another martial perk. So we will actually get strategist. Diplomacy +1, martial +3, enemy fatal casualties +25%, and we can finally cross rivers and straits without an advantage penalty. I didn't realize strategist actually gave this, which is very useful to know. I thought we could only get this from the forder trait, but it looks like if you are going down the strategist tree, you can become a forder, which is very nice. It'll be very useful here. And the peasants have just disbanded. I thought we were about to have some fun. Now, the good news is we're earning bloody 12 gold a month now, and we're not even a steward character. So I am highly considering upgrading old stones. 564 gold, -6. I think it's manageable. The big problem really is getting enough gold to upgrade this, although it's not showing me the upgrade right now. I think it's like 3,000. News reaches me that my grandson Badger has been made a knight. He has made House Blackriver very proud. Badger Piper, I am proud of you, my son. He is... Oh, Tila. I forgot about Tila, my daughter, yes. So it looks like she is actually making House Piper very happy and fulfilling her duty of providing many children. Yeah, the problem about old stones is rebuilding this part is going to be very expensive, right? Or is it later here? 500, 500. Oh, bloody hell, everything's happening. These only cost 500 each. We could start doing this. Let's save up gold. We got 428. Word has spread about my efforts to restore the old ruins to their former glory. Crusader Kings has pulled a Google. They're listening in on me. Today I was visited by a curious lord wishing to tour the rebuilding efforts. So I could grow some prestige. I'll entertain them with the military history and advantages of the ruins. I made a good impression. I gained some prestige. And I grow closer to forming a friendship with Lady Demeanor, who looks a bit worse for wear at the moment. To the noble Lord Badger, your luscious lips are the life-giving sun on my world. My heart yearns for the embrace of your love, but I may know true joy. May our love grow and flourish evermore. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. I would do anything to prove my loyal affections. You flatter me, my lady, but I must tell you to abandon this foolish endeavor. I am too old and wise to throw away my standing right now. My friend has died of old age. She was 61. The same age as me. It's not looking good. I am melancholic as well. Bloody hell. I'm uncouth. I'm scarred. I'm melancholic. I'm a flagellant. I'm an adulterer. Although we tried to move past that. We tried. Knight of the Blackriver needs a new successor again. Dennis. Okay, Dennis. Why are you slacking, lad? You will become a knight. It has been determined by people who rank higher than you. What was the exact gold number we needed here? So a renowned ruin. Do you mind? We have this. Old stones. That's what I need to restore. Yes, 2,820 gold. I mean, a taxation tool or two could help with that after we do our cultural tools. So let's not forget this. But right, this is not giving us a lot of... I mean, it's going to take so many years to build, though. I am considering it. Picking up the padded swords for a sparring match with my daughter Diana. I noticed a tattered journal on a sideboard. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Diana glances in my direction. Oh, that thing. I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it, father. Oh, intriguing. Increase my martial by 1. I have just started reading books at the age of 61. Very nice. A little bit later than most. My hook's going to expire, but we can't do anything about that. Draw plate has been constructed in Hammerford, so we're earning a little bit more gold. We're also getting gold from all of our vassals. Maybe we should check our contracts in a moment. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Deezer, the daughter of the Lord Tolworld of Mockery, that is plotting against my caravan master. Oh, the apparent fiend. How dare you. I want to just check. Okay, you're already... Very nice. You're paying lots of taxes. That makes me happy. Wrong button there. What about you? I think we already changed your contract. That we did. We haven't changed your contract, so let's get your taxes up. Everyone's going to dislike me for this. Same as you. Let's get your contract up, because we just landed these. I think you... Yeah, you've already been changed. Have we changed yours? No, Lord Benedict is going to hate me more. He's getting old now as well. His hair's gone all grey. Son, I've already changed yours too. Brother, Vance is already paying maximum taxes. Very nice. You guys can't pay taxes. You can. Well, I already changed your contract. Okay. What about Lord Urus? Oh, dear. Low taxes. I'm not your rightful liege. In fact, you follow the drowned god? Oh, lads. How did we let him get away with that? I'm not happy here. I'm not happy at all. Can't even pull it down to low. He has title revocation rights. I need to get rid of this. And I need to revoke his title. It's going to be an act of tyranny, but I will not have followers of the drowned god ruling. Okay, I thought he was allied to me then. I will not have drowned god followers ruling in my lands. You guys already know my stance on this. To my liege, peace be with you. It seems that there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Rally the troops, my friends. We go to war. Did you guys hear that there's a new Lord of the Rings movie announced? Although I don't think it has Peter Jackson directing it, so that's unfortunate. I will lead the men. I may be old, but I'm not old enough to get a good siege in. Let's go ahead and land over here. Okay, actually, we might just get... They're just going to abandon this and head over to... Are they heading over to Hammerford? Oh, the rascals, they are. Let's get ourselves over here. Hooker's expired, that's fine. My daughter Diana seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She sneaked out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. She has become impatient. I think I understand where you're coming from, my daughter. Let's go ahead and wait at the Temple of Wooden Seed here. Oh, Melissa died of consumption. The scouts have just crossed the sea to inform me that she has died. I will get ongoing heartache for 30 years. I need to be strong and move forward. I am leading my men in an army. We do have recently disembarked. Let's get rid of that. It's only going to take 7 days. There we go. Now we can go ahead and attack them. We should have increased army speed, yes, because we have the trade. There we go. Right, we absolutely destroyed them on the battlefield. 38 for 700. Their armies are gone. Unfortunately, I still need 30 gold to embark. Bloody hell. I hope there's an Ironborn dynasty thing that unlocks cheaper embarkments later on, but we'll have to see. I want to get the Riverlander ones first. I can ask Head of Faith for gold at least. Let's do that. 301 gold. Wow. Greetings, Lord Badger of Pike. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Thank you, wise one. I will use this wealth wisely. In fact, I am going to start the rebuilding of Old Stones. It's going to take 14 years per phase anyway. So why not? Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to cost us minus... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's only one guy. That's fine. Disembark penalty, but their army is small. 33 men against my 6,000. I'm not really that good at math, but I think we have the advantage there. Peter, an itinerant bard popular with the common folk, has arrived at my court. No, go away! I'm currently leading battles. This event always has a habit of firing when I'm away leading armies and stuff, doesn't it? I don't care if there's a bloody bard at my court. I'm here to kill some Ironborn. My grandson Archer has finally finished a lesson held by Timor on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Archer seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. He is constantly talking about how everyone from the highest lord to the lowest stable boy plays their part in the economy of the realm. He has also become just. Very nice. We are actually, even though we do have a little bit of a long generational grudge against the Ironborn, our family is quite just, I must say. 40 days to do the siege, and that should end the war, one would imagine. I think that army just sailed this way. I think I saw them. Excuse the stutter. And there we go. We've also seized a Lucky Rabbit's Paw. Maybe we could sell that on the market. Enforce our demands. To my liege, peace be with you. I know when I am defeated. It seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. So be it. Get in the dungeon, lad. Get in the dungeon. And you know what? Give me your lands as well. I will not have you in my dungeons. Now, I could ransom you. However, you have 44 gold, so I'm going to send you to the wall instead. Thank you very much. Pays 44 gold to me. Who are you? You are a maester. Oh, I will release you then. Free of charge. I don't want to piss off Old Town even more, because I did already execute a maester. I mean, that wasn't me, though. He tripped. He tripped. Okay, Fishborn. Who should we give Fishborn to? First, let's check the city. Yep, we got Drowned God followers in the cities as well. Let's get rid of them. And we're going to give that to a local Riverlander. And then I think this, I could give it to Bryndon. He is of age now. Bryndon, my son. How about... You are married, you have children. I'm going to give you some land and responsibilities. You would look over the Lordship of Fishborn. It's in a dangerous place because you're surrounded by enemies. But, my son, after I modify your contract, of course, let's go ahead and use that hook. Thank you very much. After we do that, I will actually negotiate an alliance with you. And I will come to your aid. Also, the lucky rabbit pool we just captured only has 5 years left, and it only gives a little bit of prestige. So let's go ahead and sell that on the market. We don't need that right now. We have 200 gold again as well. Very nice stuff. I have ridden, taken aim, and struck so many times I thought nothing could upset my rhythm. As I take yet another gallop down the practice range, a commotion I cannot fully see makes my horse rear up. For an instant, momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Then, as if time is flowing slow, I can feel myself becoming dislodged. Calm down, Go. Calm down. I am thrown to the hard-packed ground, the pain of the impact rushing through every bone in my body. The stable boy comes running just a little too late. Ah, you damn animal. We got on the lines with my son, but I am dying. Never mind. The maester has healed me. That's twice we have escaped death now, and I just accidentally knocked my bloody drink all over the desk. That's a little bit annoying. At least it's not hot today. I mean, with how hot it is outside, I decided to make myself an ice cold drink. Let's have a little sip of that, actually. There we go. Hopefully, if I knock it again, it won't overspill. My grandson has been knighted. Chase has now become a knight. Good for him. Good on you, lad. I'm proud of you. Chase, you can actually marry as well. Although, oh, bloody hell. So, my son is going to decide that Chase is the heir of my heir. I would like to organize a marriage for him. However, that's not really going to work out, is it? Because he's not at my court. And I can't invite him to my court because he's your heir. So that means... no, I wasn't meant to click on that. I was meant to click on this. So that means that Brian is in charge of Chase's future. We will roll with it. Sometimes I like when these small things get taken out of your control because it offers the opportunity for story. And I really like this in Crusader Kings. Lady Allison has been murdered. Oh, the 7 who are ones. How could you do this to Allison? My daughter. Why? She did not deserve this. Edin, you were supposed to protect her, you bloody fool. Hopefully Archer doesn't get murdered as well. What's this? Offer knight tutelage? Sure, I will accept. They are not mine. I can enter seclusion, which means bad things are on horizon. Where's the plagues? Control E. It's this one over here. Janella's pox has started to spread. It is a minor plague, but it is the pox, which scares me for sure. So let's go ahead and isolate the capital. We will do that straight away. Hopefully, my family don't die of the pox. Now, Paul Bryndon over here is right on the edge of it. So I don't feel very confident in his potential future. Hopefully, he also isolates. Let's see. We could get hard rule. We could get enduring hardships. Let's get plague resistance plus 10. I wasn't aware that they added it to this tree, so that's going to be useful as well. How long left on this? Not entirely sure. A long time, though, because it's going to take 14 years in total. And my rival has died. Very nice. Lord Wolfgan's hook has expired. He never actually used the hook. My Councillor Lyman just died from his wounds. So he was fighting somewhere. I now need a new Chancellor. Lord Benedict, he's so good at everything, isn't he? But he is currently my Admiral. I might reassign him to my Chancellor. And then the Admiral position can be filled by my niece, because she's a powerful vassal. Lady Beatrice, I will assign you. One of you said you don't like landing loads of family. I disagree. I like landing loads of family, so that's how I'm going to play it. Because I like the fact that we can't keep track of them, and I like the fact that they grow so big and they spread across the world. So I'm going to play as obviously my lineage, but all of the distant family, I want to see them doing well and doing their own thing. I don't want to control them. I do embrace the randomness of Crusader Kings. Let's see. Another hunt from Brian, my son. Do you know what, son? I will actually join your hunt. Yes, let's hire some experienced captains. Although, son, isn't there a pox going on over here? Yeah, I'm actually going to decline. I'm a little bit old, you see. I might be vulnerable to such diseases. I don't want to risk it, Brian. Hopefully you can forgive me. Look at how many alliance we have. 25,000. Bloody hell. I think the Iron Islands is ours. We have 400 gold as well. I might save it because we do need gold to build up old stones. I am very, very aware of that 2,000 limit. Although we could use it to just build up more buildings. We're getting additional taxes. I mean, why not? We can build a duchy building now even. So if we get a tax offices going, that's plus 15%. Later it could be more. We could also get a royal reserves. I mean, that's plus 0.7. A vineyards, though. Plus 0.9. 1.9, I mean. A dye works, plus 1.9. A lighthouse. Probably useful, considering we're in the Iron Islands. I don't care about any of the others, I don't think. But the tax offices, plus 30%. We will probably get more than 1.9 eventually from a tax office. So I think I will start building a tax office. It's going to take 5 years. That's going to take all of our gold, actually. But we are earning 11.3. And in fact, Pike is currently earning 3.46 gold. So what's... Well, we're only going to get 15% of that initially. So what's that? That's like 0.3, 0.4 gold extra just from this. It's quite a lot, actually. But twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Another one of my rivals have died. I think as we upgrade the other buildings, the tax office only gets stronger. My councillor just died of old age. Everyone's bloody dropping off now. So I need a new steward. Benedict, do you want to go across to be the steward? Lord Bryndon, my son. Welcome to the council, lad. I heard there's plagues in your lands. How are you handling it? Hopefully very well. Chase has still not been married off. Diana has not. Archer, are you squiring? You're not. Well then, let's go ahead and fix that. Where? Oh, you have a Tully flag again now. So he has made his own coat of arms. House Stark and House Tully have combined. Interesting. Wait, your parents were Starks and Carstarks, but now you have a Tully sigil. Aye, because your grandmother was Catelyn, right? Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I would like to offer a squire. Although I can't because you don't have any free knights. In that case, Chase. No, not Chase. Archer. Let's see what knights we have, lad. Wait, are you already... Maybe you are? No, why can't you? You're old enough. You're not in my court. Archer, come to my court. I'm gonna get you squiring. Don't worry, lad. Are you at my court? Yeah, you're at my court now. Okay, so now if I go back to here, I think now I can offer a squire. There we go. Let's offer Archer. And then we go by prowess. I mean, this guy here, Arthur, he is a skilled fighter. He is brave. He's zealous. He's stubborn. I think Arthur would be a very good tutor for my son, for my grandson. My grandson Archer and his little friend Martin had taken a copy of the 7-pointed star from the study and brought it into the playroom. They spent hours trying to understand what was written on its pages, talking about the 7 who are one and the many mysteries of the divine. Archer seems to have developed a deep respect for the words of the faith of the Seven Faith. Ooh, he has become humble. I was hoping he would become zealous, but that's okay. I still care for you, my grandson. Greetings, my implacable vassal. We are happy to accept your proposed squiring arrangement. A noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Excellent news, Lord Paramount Morik. This makes me very happy to hear. Very happy indeed. 11 gold income. Yeah, it's shooting up. It's shooting up. One of my counselors just died again. Of old age, who would have guessed? We got a new scepter now. Do they like me? They do. I want to sway them a little bit more, though. It says we're only getting 0 out of 0. Yeah, see, look, now that's gone up. I want all of this income. So let's start swaying you. Forgotten Shore pox is now spreading. This pox has disappeared, which is good. So that means Bryndon shouldn't die, at the very least. Chase, have you been married off yet? Still no. I mean, alliances are very useful. However, he is a lustful young lad. All of my courtiers are chaste, though. If I sort by age and scroll down a bit. Lana Page here. See, she's chaste. Which means she doesn't like lustful. Same as these. They're all chaste. I'm hoping that Brian marries off his son. Maybe he's busy. He's managing a few other things. Is there war in the Iron Islands again? There is. Who would have guessed? Right, let's speed things up a tad. And news just in. Lord Paramount Morik has died from his wounds, and now his son, Lord Paramount Farlan, has succeeded the throne of the Riverlands. At first, the simple footman, I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Quincy seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you. 19 prowess. You're brave as well. You can serve as my knight for sure. And another one of my rivals dies. At this point, I think half of the Iron Islands are my rival. You would like me to become admiral. I will politely decline because my liege, that's my son. I actually want to become. I'm going to become your master at arms. I am very skilled for the position. There we go. I've become his master at arms. Of course, we could have become. Oh, alliance with the Pipers has expired because they died of consumption. We could have become his steward for extra gold, but for roleplay, I think Master at Arms makes more sense. We are a very experienced commander, and we have conquered much of the Iron Islands. While I was in the castle town with Diana, her attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. Diana lifted her head and made a show of ignoring the criminals begging for water. Diana has become arrogant. Oh, just impatient and arrogant. What a mixture of traits there. What's this? Pay homage. We won't do this now. Soulmate is tending my wounds. So, no, Lord Bryndon gets a massive health boost. Looking after our son there, which makes me very happy to see. My health is still poor and ailing. We're 64. We escaped death twice. And it looks like there's a peasant revolt going on down here. Lord Wolfgang, why are you struggling? Can I offer to join your war? I can. Let's go. And we've become friends as well. Don't worry about it. Right. Let's get the riverbows. I will march them personally. Okay, we might actually need a little bit more than the riverbows. I will lead them personally. Don't worry, Wolfgang. I am coming to save you. Martial perk available. Army gold maintenance minus 15%. That's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and get that. What is it? It's just peasants. There's no way chances are even here. Why do I have no supply? Do we not have good supply here? We have 10,000 supply. There's 8,000 supply here. Alright, let's gain some supply. For some reason, we have no supply. I think something weird happened when I raised the other army and I merged them. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Diana what she thought. She claimed she had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. She has become temperate. So, just impatient, arrogant, but also temperate. Very interesting mixture there. Am I gaining supply? It doesn't matter. As I was marching across the fields, worrying about the supply of the army. I died of heart failure. Lord Badger of Pike's soul has finally been cast for 7 hells at 65 years of age. He died of heart failure, known to be an exceptional strategist. He spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. For once, these little recaps are on point for this series. Lord Brian ascends to the throne fair and just in all things. Many hope that he will handle any conflicts with grace. I think Badger has become our longest ruler here. If we show the lineage, he ruled for 40 years. Yes, look at this. Lord Dean was 33 years. Lord John was 38 years. So Lord Badger, the longest reigning Blackriver, and also the oldest Blackriver by 2 years. But now, we must continue as Brian. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lad, so we can understand who we are playing now. So we are Lord Brian, the Prince of Fashion. We have 19 marshals, so we are very much like our father. We are wrathful. Brian is quick to anger and fury, but yet we are also forgiving. Brian is quick to move on from most things. We are just. Brian has a strong sense of justice. And of course, zealous. Religious conviction burns bright at the center of Brian. He will continue the conquest of the Iron Islands. Or I will, sorry. And I will bring the faith to the Ironborn. We are a skilled tactician. Brian shows great aptitude for leading men and is renowned for his strategic analysis. A hunter, an aspiring blade master. We are a little bit reckless. Melancholic. I just lost my father. He was also a little melancholic. I am scarred. I am a knight, and I am a skilled fighter. So let's go into the martial tree. I'm almost an overseer. Let's get chivalry focus. Yes, advantage +5. Am I an overseer? Oh, I already have a perk to unlock. Now, this would mean reduces the risk of commanding armies. However, overseer is also very strong. I think for now, I'm going to get Starlord leader because I would like to lead the armies just like my father. And then we can go back and get the others. Let us equip Red Rain. This fine longsword has served me very well. In fact, Chase, my son, I will gift you this longsword, just as my father gifted it to me. And speaking of my son, I should find him an alliance. Now this may be too good to give up. We can get an alliance with so many powerful lords here, actually. We can get an alliance with the Tyrells down on the Reach. We could also get an alliance with the Starks in control of the Riverlands. I think we have no quarrel with the Starks of the Riverlands. You kind of look like Marjorie. A little bit. I don't know why. I can kind of see it. Just an older version. You're only 32 here, though. You look older than 32. We could betroth him to Lady Rosalind. Or Lady Eleanor of the Westerlands. Their House Lannister would be a very, very powerful house. They are right next to us. And I think they would share an interest of removing the drowned god from the Iron Islands. In fact, Chase, I am going to betroth you to Lady Eleanor. In fact, let's look at the traits first. So you're diligent, gluttonous, just, and lustful. So you don't like chaste. You don't like arbitrary. You don't like temperate. And you don't like lazy. She's also just and gregarious. So right now, you're actually a good match. I'm going to marry Chase to a Lannister. We are moving up in the world when it comes to politics. In fact, I think this should be a grand wedding. A marriage between two great houses should definitely be a grand wedding. Let's send a proposal. It's going to cost a little bit of gold, but that's fine. How's the council looking? The wife, I'm actually going to put you on managed domain. I would like to get this up to 3. I could always give away old stones as well to get rid of the upkeep cost until I'm ready to upgrade it. Oh, that's cheeky. Oh, that's so cheeky. Interesting. How is the wife? Her stats aren't that good. She's more of a diplomat. She is lustful as well, though. So hopefully, I mean, we have many children already. I'm going to have to rename a few of them. So who should I make my hand? I think I should make Chase my hand. Or my Castellan, sorry. He's not called a hand, is he? So where is Chase? He's all the way bloody down here somewhere. Is he not at the top? Let's see. Let's go Dynasty. Let's go Blackriver. Chase is all the way down here. He's not very good at anything. I mean, he's good enough at stewardship, So I guess I'm going to have him collect taxes. Vassal tax contribution. He can help me with that a little bit, just to get our income going up. I do need a steward. Let's get the best steward we can. Norjan here, or we could get Benedict because he's a powerful vassal. Let's go ahead and get him. That should help with our gold a little bit. I think a very good marshal will also be useful. Lord Eden. Or my cousin, Lord Wolfgang. Lord Wolfgang. Welcome to the council, my friend. And then we need a chancellor as well. Lord Benedict, you already have a position. I could give it to Wolfgang, actually. Or I could get my uncle on the council. Uncle Vance. Welcome to the council. And now an admiral as well. Let's see. Norjan could take this. Or Bryndon, my brother. Bryndon, I'm going to have you become my admiral. Where we can, I do want to favor Blackrivers. I think it's good to keep our relation intact. I'm going to start swaying the septum to start off with, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and unpin all of these. These were for my father. What I need to do... Okay, my son is about to get married off, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and pin all of my other children. And then we need to organize... Are you two twins? No, you're not. So we need to rename you. And you guys have decided on the name Gwyn. Thank you, Kim, for the name suggestion. You did also decide on diplomacy. But you did say in your comment, if they don't favor them, then I can change them. So in fact, I might move her towards stewardship. Because she's not very good for this, is she? What's her... I'm her guardian. In that case, I've changed my mind. I'm going to move you to Marshal. There we go. As per your request, Kim. And then let's see. We need to rename Catalin as well. She is Hale. And you guys have decided on the name Venus. Thank you, Prince, for the name. I think I said that right. You wanted an intrigue education. So let's go ahead and organize that. Who is your guardian right now? Chase. He's not very good at intrigue, though. He's not very good at anything. I'm actually going to remove your guardian. I've had a change of heart. Let's see. Someone with good intrigue. Agravain. 28 intrigue. Let's go ahead and get that all sorted. Nice stuff. Right. I think all of our affairs are in order. No, they are not. One, we are over our domain limit. That's problematic. I mean, we want to keep Pike. We want to keep Hammerford. Old Stones, I could probably give that away. Because we would inherit it back. So if I do this, let's just go default. And I'm going to sort by age. Let's go by the oldest. Roiger here. He's not married to anyone. I'm going to tell you to watch over Old Stones. Then I shall take it back upon your death. And then let's see. We have these two that we need to give away as well. So, do I have any Blackrivers to give it to? Let's see. Chase, my son, could take over it. In fact, he's the oldest Blackriver here. Son, just as my father entrusted me to the lands of Trolling and the Oaken Shore, I shall now do that as well. Although, actually, I will not, because I'm not sure that will cancel the grand wedding. So what I'm going to do is actually give this to a Riverlander. And then I'm also going to grant you this as well. Please don't betray me. And if I modify your contract, I can at least get a bit more taxes. There we go. Because our taxes are struggling right now. We don't have a very good stewardship. Our supplies are not doing so good. I will lead the army. Why are we not getting supplies? It says plus 20 a month. Because I'm on one-time speed. But before we unpause, I have more stuff to do as well. House Slayer actually coming to help with this. Although they're going to get hit with disembark penalty. I can ask Head of Faith for claims. Powerful vassals expect counter position. Declare wars. I need to appoint a worthy successor to the Knight of Wrath. Oh no, what happened to my accolades? Knight of the Black River. And Defender of the Black River. I can retire this accolade, the Knight of Wrath. Let's do that. Because I want to reinstate the Knight of the Black River. There we go. And we do have people already serving this. What's the Boar of Trolling? He's a drowned god follower and an Ironborn. No, thank you. Get out of here. So, we've completely lost the Defender of Black River. What we could do is make a completely new one. So Michael here, Let's see. He can be a blade master. Captain effectiveness plus 80% at max level. That's huge. And a contender. What about fanatic? Or fuck. Dread game per tyranny. I really want the blade master trait. That's bloody insane. And prestige per captain? Yeah, sure. I'll do this. Right, let's go ahead and create this. And we're going to rename this the Sword of the Seven who are one. No. Defender. What did we call it? So this is called Knight of the Blackriver. And this will be renamed to Defender of the Blackriver because we lost it. Defender of the Blackriver. Yes, I'm liking that. Do we have a successor? We don't. So let's go ahead and search for one of those. I can restore accolades decision. Can I not just destroy this? Yeah, we're going to destroy this and I'm going to destroy this. I'm not interested in those. I want my ones. My son can marry. That's all fine. We can negotiate alliances. Right. Uncle doesn't want an alliance. So the UI is lying to me. My brother Brendan will want an alliance. So let's do that. My uncle Vance wants an alliance. My brother-in-law of House Vance wants an alliance. And Lord Badger of House Piper also wants an alliance. So at least we do have some alliances starting out. And we are allied to House Brex, of course, because we are married to a Brex lass. Right. I think that's a good place to leave things. We had to get things organized. In the next episode, we'll deal with this peasant revolt if we ever get some supply in the army. I'm hoping we do. It seems a bit weird. We have 0 supply. We're going to be taking attrition as well because of that. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.